touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's caught by Sennett. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. He's back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And not much running room. Down to the 32. He'll look to throw.
To the right side and caught by Sennett. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This is 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Washington,
their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts, reigning league MVP. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Colts and the Lions on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
It's week 6 of the 2028.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
The Colts had a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That is caught.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
At the Lions' 17-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop it. It's another first down. Back to throw again. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in for a Colts score. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Forced out to his left. And just shedding him off there. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, are microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Tank Dell.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On the counter, ETN.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That complete to Downs.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 18-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
He's got it. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. And complete to Drake London. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schmidt.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw.
And this taken in by Downs.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the Vikings who were able to get the victory at home. Jordan Addison, over 200 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Malik Neighbors, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. And then finally, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
2nd and 5.
That's complete to Dell.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
There's a diving catch right side. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Tank Dell with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Lions are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start on the ground. Etienne, he'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
He digs them partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12. They'll set up to throw.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
That's out quickly to London.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
So here are the Colts to take over.
They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
He finds his man, complete. It's Schmidt, and he's brought down. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
ETN up the middle.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Schmidt. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 3. Over the middle, complete. It's Schmidt. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here comes 2nd down.
They'll drop the throw.
Over the middle and take it in by Laporta.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw again.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Back to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Colts, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.